Hello friends, it's Brandy with Shimmerz Paints, and today I'm working on a new layout using the beautiful August kits. These kits are so incredibly colorful, and I'll be honest with you, I had to stare at this layout for a few minutes after I made it because I love the colors on it so much. But I wanted to get a sample of several of these pieces of patterned paper into my layout. So I devised a plan to use some strips, and instead of using the fishtail portion of it, I'm using the arrow point part of it. Now I made a mistake right here and wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and my pineapples were upside down, so I had to redo it, which was a super bummer for me because now I don't, now it feels like I wasted a little bit of a piece of it, but that happens sometimes. So I'm gonna place these kind of in a line here, and it's very reminiscent of a necktie at this point, but ultimately in the end it doesn't end up looking like that. So I'm going to scuff up the edges of each of these pieces of paper and get them glued together, spaced out the way that I want them, and off camera I'm gonna glue them together and then glue the photos together the way I want them to be. And now I'm bringing in some of these gorgeous ephemera pieces. Now this little guy right here is the whole reason I decided to scrap these photos. I had no intention of documenting these photos at all. It's a cute little story, and I don't know why, I just maybe thought the pictures were a little dull, but you know, enter these beautiful colors of this kit and that precious little gecko guy or bearded dragon. I'm not sure which lizard it is, but it just made the layout work for me. So I'm really glad that he was in this kit so that it would prompt me to go ahead and scrap these photos. Now I want to get a little bit of color down onto my white cardstock, and I start with the Creamies Trippin' in the Tropics. And I decided that it has been entirely too long since the last time I utilized the packaging technique. So it was high time I did it again, and I don't know why. Why have I not been doing it? It's so stinking easy. And look at it, it looks good. I really like it. So I'm going to have to remember to start doing that on more layouts. But the Creamies are water activated, and I wanted to thin it out a little bit more, so I just did that directly onto my little packaging. And I just want, this is what I'm using now, is Colorings Tangy Tangerine, and I just wanted a little bit of it. I didn't want a whole lot, so I put it directly on my page where I wanted it and used my package to just kind of spread it out a little bit. So now I'm going to get that little flare piece put down and do my title. Now I always make an effort to use my T-square ruler to get my title straight, but inevitably on every layout it just doesn't seem to work. I don't even know why I bother with it anymore, because I can almost just eyeball it and end up getting it straighter. But you know, I keep giving it a shot. I bought it, I keep trying to use it. So now I want to pull in some of these stickers because I need to add a few more flowers, and those are adorable. I'm just using my little Cricut palette knife thing there to keep it from, so I can audition it in different places without it sticking to the paper. Now once I get this piece down, I know that I'm not going to add anything else to the page. I have all of that looking exactly the way that I wanted it, but I didn't have my border around the page yet, and I almost reached for my black Sharpie and did it the way that I always do it, and then it dawned on me that I should do it in the same color that I already have going on my pages. So I used the Creamies Tripping in the Tropics again and just dipped a really fine, that's a teeny tiny little paintbrush, and I just painted my lines around, and this is going to wrap this layout up. So thank you guys so much for sticking around with me for another process video. Don't forget to check out the Shimmerz shop. It is loaded with so many fun things and incredibly beautiful colors. And if you decide to place an order, don't forget to add my name to your order for a free full-sized product. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks again, everyone. I hope you have a lovely, crafty day. Bye-bye.